Hello, my beautiful friends. My name is Christina, and today I'm going to share with you 5 simple reasons to go vegan. I'm so happy to have you here, and since it's the beginning of a new year and a new decade, I thought it would be good to start with the basics, especially for some of our newbies here who are looking to learn and who are possibly looking for a change of lifestyle. As of recent, I've had so many people ask me why going vegan is valuable and for more information on how to go vegan. I always think it's a good idea to provide information to people in a way that it can be well received and understood without judgment or bias. Whether you're looking to adopt a plant-based lifestyle, go vegan, or simply benefit by incorporating more fruits and veggies or plant-based foods into your diet, I hope I can guide you with this video. Before I get started, I want to introduce myself briefly for those who might not know me. My name is Christina, and I've been a raw vegan for over 14 years. I was diagnosed at 16 with type 2 diabetes. I was hyperglycemic, and my illness became my catalyst for changing my lifestyle. I reversed my diabetes by the time I was 19 solely by changing my diet. I attended Rice University and graduated in the top 5% of my class with a kinesiology degree and a specialization in health science, which includes nutrition. I spent my first 11 years out of college running the largest organic food cooperative in Texas and at one point in time in the United States, and this co-op was called FullyRawKristina. I've been on YouTube for nearly a decade sharing this message, and I've recently started hosting health and wellness retreats around the world. I've dedicated my life to helping share this lifestyle with others and this message. And while I believe in it and promote it, my approach is not forceful. Please know that my goal here is to be able to present this information to you in a loving and kind way so that perhaps you can incorporate some of this knowledge or information into your life and possibly help others along the way. It's important to note that what brought me to this lifestyle is different than what might attract you. It's different for everyone because everyone resonates with different passions and might have different reasons to go vegan or plant-based. I think all of the reasons I talk about today are important, and no matter what gets you through the door, I'm grateful to have you here. There's no pressure to become a perfect vegan or superhero after watching this video. Simply do your best. You'll learn more and more about this lifestyle with time. It's 14 years in for me, and I still learn new things every day. Also, please note that I'm not a doctor and I'm not here to give medical advice. If you're pregnant or if you have any specific medical conditions, please always consult with your doctor. So let's jump in. My reasons to go vegan are not in any specific order of importance. No one is more important than another. This is merely the order in which I've chosen to discuss these topics today. And the first reason I have listed to go vegan is for health. Number 1, health. The health benefits of going vegan or even raw vegan are endless. I was able to reverse my type 2 diabetes, and I know many people who've been able to reverse or reduce the risk of all kinds of issues, including cancer, Crohn's disease, diabetes, high cholesterol, heart disease, arthritis, and much, much more. Whether or not you're looking to go completely vegan or raw vegan, there's always more benefit to adding more fruits and veggies into your diet. More benefits might include weight loss, muscle gain, clear skin, improved digestion, increased energy, better sleep, the list goes on. I find that the benefits are different from person to person. Plant-based foods are filled not only with vitamins and minerals that our bodies need, but also it's a diet that's rich in fiber. I want to be able to provide some resources to you to show you the science. Some of the books that I recommend are How Not to Diet and How Not to Die by Dr. Greger, Proteinaholic by Dr. Garth Davis, Going Vegan by Brenda Davis, and if you're looking for more books, please check out the list of books I've provided for you on my website and blog page, and those links are below for you. You can also check out the nutritionfacts.org website as well as the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, and both of those website links are also linked below for you. When it comes to vegan food and nutrition, I believe that what detracts people from this lifestyle the most is the concept that this food is bland. or that this way of eating is extremely restrictive, or that it's too expensive. If you come into this with a negative mindset, you won't be able to see all of the amazing things this lifestyle has to offer. I truly believe this lifestyle offers us health freedom. As you can see from these photos from my recipe ebooks, this food is anything but bland or restrictive. Whether we are discussing raw vegan food or cooked vegan food, the food is nutritious, colorful, nourishing, wholesome, abundant, and fun. There are just as many vegan or raw vegan options for food as non-vegan options, and you can find vegan alternatives or substitutes for pretty much every non-vegan ingredient nowadays. There are things like cashew cheese, meatless meatballs, jackfruit seitan, tofu, almond milk, and much more. Think about all of the new foods that you're adding into your diet, even like seasonal fruits and vegetables that you might not have been open to before. This lifestyle can be as inexpensive or as expensive as you make it to be. As you begin your journey on this lifestyle, you'll figure out the best places to shop in your area, and you'll find bargain deals. Use the Dirty Dozen as a guide to help you know which fruits or vegetables to purchase organic to help save money. To give you a little perspective, I know people who eat both raw vegan and vegan on less than $300 a month. And I know individuals who spend much more than that as well. And vegan meals are a time saver when it comes to food prep, especially if you're preparing raw vegan meals. Some tips that I'd like to give you would be to stock up your fridge and pantry and give yourself extra time to get the hang of this lifestyle. Be gentle with yourself, especially in the beginning. Find some favorite recipes that you love to make and make those over and over again until you get the hang of what you like or what you don't like. A vitamin B12 supplement is recommended along with a vitamin D supplement, but not just to vegans. I recommend getting your blood checked and using that as a guide to figure out where you need to start. And don't be discouraged by your initial results. Consider it a starting line to help you get where you want to go. Lastly, I think it's important to distinguish between plant-based and vegan here. A plant-based diet is just that, a diet. It's a diet that mainly consists of fruits and vegetables with little to no meat, but can still include animal products from time to time. Vegan is more than just a diet. It encompasses the diet and also focuses on the points that I'm going to be sharing with you next. My second reason to go vegan is for ethics and animals. My journey to veganism began because I wanted to improve my health. That's what got me through the door into learning more about why this lifestyle is so important on so many other levels. Another reason to go vegan is to save animal lives. We don't need to consume animals to thrive. We don't need to consume animals to survive. We don't need to drink cow's milk for more nutritional benefits. Fish is considered meat. It's not about grass-fed or organic or non-factory farmed meat. Consuming those doesn't really make it more ethical. I know when I first went vegan, for me, it was about not eating anything that has eyes. I've traveled all over the world and I've been able to experience many different cultures. In Bali and India, they don't eat cows because cows are considered sacred animals to them. They have chickens as pets and they might occasionally consume dogs, and they eat lots of pork. On the other hand, in America, we eat tons of beef and chicken, those of which are considered to be their sacred animals or pets, and we have dogs as pets. So my question is, who's to say which animal is more important than another? And who's to say what makes one animal more edible than another? Factory farming in today's society is absolutely, I don't have words for it. It's awful, heartbreaking, scary, heartless, unethical, greedy. Those are my words. They don't have to be yours. Animals are mass-produced, abused, left malnourished, and then slaughtered. Eating sick, abused, or traumatized animals has the potential to also make us sick. Think about that for a moment. Paul McCartney's famous quote says that if slaughterhouses had glass walls, then everyone would be a vegetarian. Animals are ripped apart for their fur, tortured in testing labs, killed in gas chambers, abused in circuses, stuck in tanks, separated from their families at young ages. Imagine if we did that to humans, how people would react. I know everything I'm sharing with you right now might not seem like that big of a deal because much of our society has either become hidden to much of this information or has become numb to it. But once you awaken to it all, it's overwhelmingly a huge deal. Animal cruelty alone is a very strong reason to keep animals off your plate. We vote with our dollar which industries we want to support. I believe there are industries on this earth that do not care about our health, and they do not care about cruelty to any degree. They care about money. I do not wish to take any part in that. Some documentaries I would recommend here to provide more knowledge are Game Changers, Cowspiracy, Earthlings, Eating Animals, Forks Over Knives, What the Health, and Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. If you're looking to learn more about the ethical side of veganism and animal abuse, please check out the PETA website, also linked below. I also recommend Mercy for Animals and Farm Sanctuary, also linked below for you. The longer that I've been vegan, the stronger my connection to animals has grown. They are beautiful creatures and deserve to live free lives. I just rescued a special needs puppy whom I've named Coco, and it's heartbreaking for me to think that he was ever once alone and hurt or could have been on anyone else's plate. My third reason to go vegan is for the environment. Going vegan is one of the best things we can do to help save our planet Earth. There is talk everywhere nowadays about global warming, fires, melting ice caps, the list goes on. I'm gonna state some facts from the Cowspiracy website that is also linked below for you. Animal agriculture is responsible for 18% of greenhouse gas emissions, more than the combined emissions from all transportation. Livestock and their byproducts account for at least 32,000 million tons of carbon dioxide per year, or 51% of all worldwide greenhouse gas emissions. Livestock is responsible for 65% of all human-related emissions of nitrous oxide, a greenhouse gas with 296 times the global warming potential of carbon dioxide, which stays in the atmosphere for 150 years. Imagine if we were to turn all of those farms or fields used for animal agriculture into permaculture farms or plots to grow fruit, trees, and vegetables. In my opinion, this would be far more sustainable and would possibly feed more people at a lower cost long term, not to mention the health benefits. Animal agriculture is harmful to the environment. We can do a much better job, but it will take more than one person. It will take as many of us as possible to help create an impact. It starts by changing what's on your plate. Someone I love to follow on Instagram is Leonardo DiCaprio. He's an environmentalist who supports veganism because he recognizes it's one of the best things we can do to preserve our Earth. My fourth reason for going vegan is athletic performance. Up until recently, I don't think this reason has been discussed enough. However, after the documentary Game Changers was released, it's very clear that eating a plant-based diet can improve one's endurance, strength, recovery time, and overall athletic performance. For those of you here who are athletes, I'll just say this: eating a plant-based diet is a game changer. No pun intended. I've helped and juiced for many NFL players in the league. I think many are starting to wake up to the message that they can still perform at an optimal level eating plants, and one doesn't have to consume a plate of layered meat to be considered a strong man. If you haven't already watched Game Changers, it is a must watch. I will share from my personal experience that going vegan has completely improved my athletic performance and has given me the ability to be active at all. I consider this a gift. If you guys could have only seen me when I was sick or when I was in high school, I wasn't able to work out. So working out for me now is a gift. My fifth reason to go vegan is for helping others. I believe that this message could potentially save someone's life. It saved mine. It's why I've decided to dedicate my life to continue to help people find this lifestyle in hopes that it will bring them a deeper, more meaningful healing. I truly believe that we really want to help those around us that we love, so much so that we're willing to give them advice, but not apply it to our own lives. And when we find something that is meaningful, healthy, vibrant, beautiful, compassionate, something that has the answers we seek, of course we want to share it. However, it has to start with us. If you want to help others change, first change yourself. When we change ourselves, we change the world. I truly believe that this message of veganism can help to change our world. If you're passionate about any of the reasons that I've talked about in this video, share them. Share this message with love. Speak and answer questions without judgment or criticism. Remember when you were at the beginning of your journey and imagine speaking to yourself back then. Sharing is caring. Communication is so important, especially when you're transitioning. Lead by example. Inspire and shine. Sometimes it's a greater motivator to help others rather than to put ourselves first. And that is why I believe that helping others is a reason to go vegan. If you're having a hard time putting yourself first, or even taking your own advice in this case scenario, ask someone to take a challenge with you. You can support each other through it. With the 5 reasons I've just shared with you, I also want to include a bonus reason to go vegan, and that reason is for mental health. I chose mental health to be my bonus reason here because I feel this is a component that most people don't talk about when discussing the benefits of going vegan. I believe that the body and mind are connected, and my mental health improved greatly with this lifestyle. And it's a bonus reason that I'm listing here, perhaps because it's personal to me, and perhaps not everyone can relate to this, but I still feel it's important to share here. Just because it's personal to me doesn't mean it can't also help someone else. When I was sick with diabetes, I was in a very scary and dark place in my life, and I was extremely depressed. I'd hit rock bottom at 18 years old, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to live the rest of my life that way. I had zero confidence, I was bullied to the extreme in school, and I had zero motivation to get out of bed in the mornings. Eating living foods brought me back to life. It was as if the color and vibrancy of those foods gave me color and vibrancy too. My body at the time was extremely malnourished, and my mind felt the effects of that. Going raw vegan allowed me to do the deeper emotional healing that I needed to do. I wasn't numbing myself with meat-heavy Lebanese foods or stuffing my emotional trauma down my throat. My journey back to health taught me how to eat to nourish instead of eat to punish. I now teach others how to overcome emotional eating, addiction, and self-sabotage through food, and through finding food freedom without restriction. Self-love began for me when I realized that it's not just about the physical component of health, it's about so much more than that. Switching to a raw vegan lifestyle, or a vegan lifestyle, awakened me to a much deeper healing in my life. So those are my top 5 reasons to go vegan, with a bonus reason at the end. And I think it's important to note here that no one is perfect. It's a learning curve. And I've made plenty of mistakes in my 14 years of unlearning everything that I was taught before. It's been a learning curve for me too, and I'm not perfect. I'm still here promoting this message regardless because I believe in it so much. Do your best. Every effort matters. And when you lose motivation or hope or get frustrated, go back to your why. Focus on all of the gains instead of any loss. For those here who are looking to try a plant-based lifestyle, go vegan, or even try raw vegan, my boyfriend Cash and I are hosting a 21-day fully raw and vegan health and fitness challenge, and it starts in just a few days. Please check out the links below to join us on this journey if you so wish. We would love to have you and to guide you. Included in this challenge are 5 total ebooks with more than 100 raw vegan and vegan recipes, 21 daily motivational videos and notes, 7 workout HIIT training videos, shopping lists, daily lives, and much, much more. Click below or go to FullyRaw.com to check out the webpage and see what else is offered, and sign up now so that you can join us. We hope to support you on this journey, and if not, I sincerely wish you the best and hope that you still share this video with someone that you care about who might enjoy this content. All of my notes from this video are included in a blog post on my website with all of the links and sources I've mentioned in this video as well. You can reference it at FullyRaw.com/blog. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. There's so much more coming on my channel this year that I can't wait to share with you. I appreciate your time today. Thank you. Wishing you many blessings this new year, and I'm sending you all my hugs and my love.